Yes. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster Class and I'm Peter Simon with you. Today we have the letter correction of Shakila David from the UK, United Kingdom. Hello Shakila.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, so I'm going to correct your letter and take your notebook and write down some points which I'm telling you. And then make notes whenever I'm telling you some points because these points are very important for you. Okay, now here is your letter. Thank you for taking Microsoft Office Lens. That's really nice. Okay, so show in folder 1, 2, Control X. Okay, nursing reviews 7. Okay, right. Come on. Okay, yes. See how nice. Okay, very good. Right. Okay. Okay. 12 November 2016. This is right, but better to write the date here after the address. Write the date after the address. So I can tell you here. Number 1, address first, and then the date, and then the date. Sorry. Address first, and then the date. Okay. And you see the main left margin is not maintained properly. You have to start from here, the line where it is starting, there you have to start, and where it is ending, there you have to end. Okay. Right. Number 2, maintain the left margin. Maintain the left margin. Okay. Then 12 November 2007, the supervisor. Okay, Margaret Goldstein. Let us see Margaret Goldstein. Goldstein. Okay. Margaret Goldstein. Case notes. This is Margaret Goldstein case notes. Okay. So writing surfaced all professions. Okay. You're a charge nurse. Okay. So you're writing the letter, discharge letter, to the supervisor, event type, residential aged care, 333 Glen Era Road, Riponia. Okay. So, okay. Anywhere else this letter is there? Okay. Margaret Goldstein. Case notes. Discharge letter. Okay. Goldstein. Okay. So discharge letter, supervisor, event type, residential aged care. Okay, the supervisor, very good. Event type, residential. Your S is looking like 8, R is looking like D, T is looking like L, I is looking not at all I. Aged care. Be careful. 333 Glen Era Road. Your R's are looking like E, D, D. Riponia. Riponia or Diponia? Riponli. Riponlia. So Riponlia. VIC stands for Victoria. VIC stands for Victoria. Okay. VIC means okay, Victoria. NSW means New South Wales. Victoria. Victoria 3185. That's it. So you have to learn some okay. You have to learn some labels. Okay, I'm going to show you what is VIC. Okay, VIC stands for abbreviation. Okay, VIC stands for which place? Okay, VIC stands for Victoria. SA stands for South Australia. VIC stands for Victoria. TAS stands for Tasman, Western Australia, WA. You understand, I think now. Okay, commonly used abbreviations and acronyms in Australia. So that is it. Okay, right. Okay, Victoria 3185. So dear sir, madam. Okay. Regarding Mrs. Margaret Goldstein, aged 61. When you say aged, no need of years. Okay. Why space before comma? No space before comma. Regarding Mrs. Be clear, R and S separate. Margaret Goldstein. What is the space? Clarity is missing. Goldstein. S. Where is T and I messed up? Why this messing up? Age 61. I am writing to transfer back. Why you want to write I? Why you want to write I? Why is I coming? Who is important? You are important or Mrs. Goldstein is important? Why don't you start with the important person here? This letter is not because of you. This letter is not because of somebody else. This letter is because of Mrs. Goldstein. So why don't you give importance to Mrs. Goldstein? So write Mrs. Goldstein in the beginning. Mrs. Goldstein. Okay, dislocated right elbow. Okay. Diagnosis. Okay. So, Mrs. Margaret Goldstein. Okay, full time. Previous career. Okay. Medications, current condition. Ready for discharge. Back into full time care. Right elbow in cuff. Okay. Yeah, admission diagnosis. Diagnosed with dislocated right elbow and early dementia. So, which is more important? Write that one. Dislocated right elbow. So, that is why he was admitted. Okay. So, dislocated right elbow. Dislocated right elbow. So, you can write that one. Now, why do you want to write all these things? Okay. Be clear enough. Okay. Mrs. Goldstein, who was diagnosed with dislocated right elbow. Mrs. Goldstein, who was diagnosed with dislocated right elbow, comma, requires requires what? Okay, now let us go there again. Requires what? Requires, you are a charge nurse in the hospital where Mr. Gold was admitted 3 days ago. So 3 days ago means the past. So was diagnosed for treatment of a dislocated elbow, or who, okay, the information in the case. So write a discharge letter. Why are you saying transfer back? Why are you saying transfer back? Where did you get that word transfer? Ready for discharge back into full-time care. Okay. So write a discharge letter. Okay. And here a discharge back into full-time care. Everywhere it is their current condition. Ready for discharge back into full-time care. Okay. Okay, 1 second. What's the name? Shakila. Do you have the PDF of this letter?
Sir?
Do you have the PDF of this letter?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't have. Okay, no problem. Okay, so using the information in the case notes, okay, for discharge back into permanent full-time care requires permanent full-time care. Requires permanent full-time care. Okay. For discharge back into permanent full-time care. Okay, what is, okay, discharge plan. Discharge to transport back to event time. This is not transfer. Discharged. Okay. Right. To event time. Next, monitor healing. Monitor healing. Regular monitoring and appropriate follow-up means management. Regular monitoring and appropriate management. Finished. Requires requires ongoing regular monitoring and appropriate management. Mrs. Goldstein, who was diagnosed with dislocated right elbow, requires regular monitoring and appropriate management following the discharge back into discharge back to your facility. Okay, today. Is it today discharge today? Okay, current condition. Okay. So discharge date 12th November, 3 days back. So you are writing now only. So sorry, 12th November. 12th November. So that is a 12th November. So today's date is being discharged today. Mrs. Goldstein, who was diagnosed with dislocated right elbow, requires regular monitoring and appropriate management following the discharge back to your facility today. Is that clear? So other things you can write. Most important thing you can write here. On 8 November 2016, Mrs. Goldstein was admitted to the hospital following a fall at aged care home. Therefore, is this E or O? What is this? I don't understand. This much big round for E. Huh? I don't know whether this is E or O. Therefore, O and E, I don't have any difference between O and E. Okay. Therefore, she was treated. So treatment, she was treated with sling which support right elbow in cuff. She was treated with sling. She was treated with sling which support. Sling which supports right elbow in cuff. Okay. So she was treated with sling is not right. Okay. What do you mean by she was treated with sling? If it is sling, a sling which support should be there. Right elbow in cuff. Okay. Okay. Right elbow in cuff with sling. Healing slowly. Right current condition. Right elbow in cuff with sling. Okay. Okay. To support the right elbow. Okay. Sling has been used to support the right elbow in cuff. Sling has been used or sling is being used. Sling is being not was treated. See, current condition, how can you say was treated? Current condition, current, present, why are you using was? Okay, so sling is being used to support the right elbow in cuff. Okay, write down. Next one, her healing progress gradually. Gradual healing. Okay, gradual healing has been observed. Gradual healing, okay, has been observed or noticed. Gradual healing has been observed or noticed. She was commenced on, no. Remove she was. Avoid she everywhere. Avoid her. Hmm. The healing progress has been gradual. Otherwise, you can say the healing process is gradually progressing. Anyway, you can write, but this is not fine. Commenced on. Okay. Oxytocin. Oxytocin. A 5 mg thrice daily. Attack 12.5. So you can write like this. Why don't you write like this? Okay. So oxytocin, oxycodone, sorry, your handwriting, oxycodone, 5 mg thrice daily, comma, right. This is called a listing. Oxycodone, 5 mg thrice daily. Then next one, RA, your spellings confuse me. Oxycodone, then attack and press Remeron, okay, okay, Remeron, okay, 15 mg, once, so no need daily 3 times. Oxycodone 5 mg thrice, Remeron 5 mg once, and attack, okay, not here, and okay. Oxycodone 5 mg thrice, then next attack and plus, okay, attack and plus 12.5 mg once, and Remeron 15 mg once daily have been prescribed, have been commenced. Okay, what are these for? Oxycodone 5 mg to be continued as needed. Medications. Continuation. Why did you not write continuation? To be continued. And attackament and Remeron 15 mg. Okay, what about this one? Prescribed maybe. Okay. So, fine. And we go attackant plus P capital letter. P also capital letter. Okay. So, brand name all capital letters. What about the others? Remeron, Oxycodone. Are they brand names? If they are brand names, you can write capital letters. Otherwise, you have to write small letters. Okay. Fine. Have been commenced. That's it. During hospitalization, comma. See your handwriting, how it is going. Huh? I want to show that one. So see here how it is going. Why like this? Huh? Why like this? Up and in and out. So manage this one next time. Okay. Right. So during hospitalization, comma, Mrs. Goldstein uses wheelchair. During hospitalization, mobilization has been possible with the support, or ambulation is possible with support of a wheelchair. Quality sentences, right? Na? During hospitalization, comma, ambulation or mobilization has been possible with the support of a wheelchair. Where is a? Whatever you want to write, you cannot write, my dear. A wheelchair. Mobilization has been possible with the support of a wheelchair and minimal assistance. Okay, let us see here. Uses wheelchair, transfers with some assistance. Okay, transfers. Okay, uses wheelchair, transfers with some assistance. Okay, during hospitalization, mobilization has been possible with the support of a wheelchair and uh, some assistance and some external assistance. Some assistance. Uh, okay. So mobilization is possible with the support of a wheelchair and okay. Mobilization has been possible with the support of a wheelchair and some external assistance. Okay, and some external assistance. Okay, fine. Okay, next one. Assistance for sure. Okay. During organization, mobilization is possible with the support of wheelchair. Okay. Full stop you can write. Then you can write another sentence here. Better. What is the other sentence here? So with some assistance. So external assistance. Okay. Is required for activities of daily living. Activities of daily living, such as showering and transfers. Okay, right. Transfers for short distances. Okay, you can write like this. So, next one. She developed incontinent of bladder. She developed disposable briefs are recommended. Disposable briefs. Okay. Right. Reluctance to wear disposable briefs was reported. Though incontinence of, in spite of bladder incontinence, that's all. Why bladder incontinence? Why bladder incontinence? Incontinence. Okay, let us see this. Let us see this word. Cambridge Dictionary. Incontinence. Incontinence means inability to control the excretion of urine or the contents of the bowels. That is because of bladder incontinence only. Urinary bladder or whatever. Okay. So, incontinence of bowels, bladder. Bladder instability is called in double-blind study of incontinence due to bladder instability. Incontinence is because of bladder instability. Then why do you want to write bladder instability? Bladder incontinence of bladder. No need. Incontinence is because of bladder only, instability. Okay, so no need to write that one. So where shall I write this sentence? Okay, I'll try to write here. Okay, in spite of or despite incontinence, despite incontinence, that's all. Despite incontinence, reluctance to wear disposable briefs. Okay, has been expressed or noticed or observed. Okay, so simple as that. Despite incontinence, reluctance to wear disposable briefs has been expressed. That means she has incontinence. Even after that, she is not interested to wear disposable briefs, and that has been observed or noticed or reported or mentioned or expressed. Right, that's it. What is the name? Shakila. Is that clear? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was writing. Sorry.
Okay, you need not write. I am already writing everything. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
I'm writing everything. Why do you need to write now? Focus on what I'm telling. Na?
Yeah, I'm listening to you,
Yeah.
sir.
Despite incontinence,
Yes, sir.
reluctance to wear disposable briefs has been expressed,
Okay,
or
sir.
reported, or mentioned, or informed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to write the other words, you can write it. Mentioned, expressed, reported, informed.
Yes, sir.
So expressed, or you can write in brackets, informed, or mentioned, or expressed, informed, mentioned, reported. So there are many words which you can use. Despite, in spite of, although she has incontinence, like that you can say.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, okay.
Yes, sir.
So, right. She requires incontinence care. So that's enough. That's understood. Okay. It would be greatly appreciated if you could monitor. Now I don't write this sentence at all. Okay, change the style. Change the style. Okay. Based on the above mentioned circumstances, or in view of the above, or according to the above circumstances, above discussed conditions, many points are there. You can write whatever you want. That's not a problem. But it would be greatly. Why should we appreciate somebody to do their duty? There is no need. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, based on the aforementioned circumstances, we'll write like this. Okay. What do you want? The regular monitoring. So he is asking you to monitor regularly. Okay. Here, monitoring and follow up management. Okay, you can use them. So, regular monitoring, regular supervision. Monitoring you already wrote, I think, here in the beginning. Regular monitoring and appropriate management. Here you change the style. Okay. Continuing or ongoing supervision, or observation. Okay. 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 Continuous supervision or observation and follow up would be profoundly beneficial. In case any additional information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me. So, next one. If you have any queries, please do not hesitate. Together, they make these two paragraphs together. Contact yours sincerely. Okay. Registered nurse. Okay. But why don't you leave 2 lines here? Leave 2 lines. Leave 2 lines. Okay. Right. Leave 2 lines. Right. Okay. Yeah. So what's the name? Shakila.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, did you understand what I have given you all the things?
Yes, sir.
First of all, your handwriting should be very beautiful. Your letter should be like a bride on the marriage day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The world is looking at your paper now. Okay.
Sure, sir.
They will be looking on and on every day. Whenever they come to my side, one person or the other person will be observing. Hundreds of people are observing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They will be learning from your paper. And not only that, somebody will give you marks there in the OET exam. So write it as beautifully as possible.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you remember your wedding day. Were you dressed haphazardly or beautifully?
Beautifully.
And then you remember when you were okay on the marriage day. See, what is this? What is this? What is this? Like a snake, it is moving. Like a snake, up and down. Okay.
Yes,
So you
sir.
cannot do like that, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is this called as? Okay. What is the difference? Why this difference? Okay. So I want you to write like this.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, see here. It should be like this, straight line. You have to start from here, okay?
Sure, sir.
Can you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
I don't want any excuse from tomorrow onwards, okay?
Sir.
Maybe if I taught your son would have written better than you. No problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am teaching you. I did not teach you. That's why you did not write nicely. Now I am teaching you. So write nicely, okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay, then take care and tell me about your feedback. Okay, what did you learn? How was the feedback? Are you happy? Are you angry with me, sir? This many mistakes you are showing. All this that. Nobody taught us like this, sir. Why are you wasting our time like this, sir? Tell me.
No, actually, I learned a lot, sir, how to reframe a sentence. This many days I never knew. Whatever I thought, like, okay, whatever I'm writing, it should be without grammar mistake we need to write. But today I learned it. There is so many styles to write a sentence to attract and to get a good score. That I learned it today, and I learned it lots of synonyms also today, which I don't know. And then I learned how to use the words. We know all the words, but I don't know how to use in a letter. But today I learned it where I should use which letter word is appropriate for each sentence. That I learned it today.
Okay. So next time, are you going to apply all these things or no?
Yes, sir. I'll definitely I'll do my best, sir.
You have to apply everything, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is number 7, and this is Shakila David. And this is a nurse, and Mrs. Margaret, Mrs. Margaret Goldstein. The nurse, okay. This is feedback. Okay. Right. Very good. That's very clear. So I'm going to post these things. Okay, then take care. Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome, welcome. And tomorrow you write another letter and submit.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Tomorrow you will not need this much time. Okay.